What's up, everyone? It's Cryptodor1 here, and today we're going to episode number 5, I believe, of cheap/underrated Xbox 360 games. 5 more games here for you guys, all of them under $10, and they're actually pretty fun games to play. Let's get right into it so you don't have to look at my carpet the whole time. First game we have up here is Unreal Tournament 3. It's an online first-person shooter. Yeah, I think the game was up to 64 players, if I remember correctly. But not many people are playing it online. You can make an online game with bots in it, and it still counts towards like your score and stuff. I mean, for $4.99, it's really worth it just because the campaign is actually not that bad, and online with bots is really fun, and the gunplay is really fun. Overall, it's just a really fun game to play. And I'd recommend it. $4.99, made by Epic, so people made Gears of War, so it has a good reputation behind it, and I would really recommend getting it. Have a couple friends of yours get it. Go back on 360, play it, or if it becomes compatible with the Xbox One, go back and play it, and online have a blast. It's actually a really fun game. Next up here is Brink. Now, Brink is a game that got hated a lot when it came out originally, just because it was $60 and there wasn't that much to offer. Nowadays, it's $2.99, not $11.60, $2.99. I got it for $2.99. They just had the wrong price tag. But for $2.99, you're getting your money's worth of this game. It's actually really fun. A lot of customization. The gunplay is pretty decent. Some of the movement mechanics are a little iffy, but I mean, it's overall a really fun game. Made by Bethesda, so again, has a good reputation. And again, I'd say get it. A couple friends, play this game. If it becomes backwards compatible, again, you can play it with your friends on the Xbox One, basically. And I don't see a reason why this game shouldn't be in your collection. And I honestly do think that for $2.99, it's one of the better games you can get. Our next game on the list is Dark Void. There's the name on the sides so you can see it. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this game. It's like a space simulator for, hang on, sorry, the camera just froze on me. I'm gonna reset it, hang on. Alright guys, the camera actually didn't freeze in the video, it just was not showing me recording on the screen for some reason, but anyway, third person cover shooter, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, the jetpack mechanics are actually not half bad. That glare is brutal though, and there, it's not that bad, but I mean, made by Capcom, again, has good reputation. It's actually really fun, and there's no online in this, so it's completely single player, but the game is actually really fun to play through. Excuse me, I had the hiccups there. The achievements aren't that bad in it. If you're going for achievements, it actually isn't a bad game. But, I mean, overall, it's actually a good game to play through. The only weak part is kind of the story, but the gameplay itself makes up for it. Next up is a game that I got actually really recently, because I heard so many good things about it, and I'm already really enjoying myself. Infinite Undiscovery. Made by Square Snake. I have no clue how to pronounce their name, in all honesty. People who made, let me grab that game quick, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna freeze this game. Hold on. People who made Deus Ex Human Revolution. I just grabbed that game over behind me quick, that's why I just stopped the camera for a second, but, yeah, that's not part of this, but good game. But, anyway, Infinite Undiscovery, in my opinion, it's kind of like Final Fantasy in a way. Really in-depth. Surprisingly, the graphics held up really well. The story is actually pretty good so far. The reason this isn't like the top game, like the one I'd recommend the most on the list, is just because I haven't beaten it yet. If I did complete the game, I'm sure it would be the top one. Of course, the top one is Unreal Tournament 3, just because of the replayability of that game with the bots and everything. But yeah, Infinite Undiscovery is really fun so far. Great story, gameplay is pretty decent, and I'd actually recommend this even if you haven't played a Final Fantasy game. Give it a try, just because that way, for Final Fantasy 14, I don't know what Final Fantasy they're remaking anyway. I didn't play it, but I played this before any Final Fantasy game, and I'm really enjoying it, so I'm guessing you guys will as well. And the last game on this list is Medal of Honor Airborne. I put Medal of Honor Warfighter on one of the previous lists. This is a World War II, I believe, variant of Medal of Honor. The graphics haven't held up that well. The controls are actually a little wacky at first. I changed mine to the normal first-person shooter controls. But I mean, parachuting out of a helicopter into a landing zone, completing the mission is really, really fun. You know, the campaign isn't awful. There is multiplayer. I have never played it. I'm sure no one is on it. Again, you can probably get a couple friends and play online, and I'm sure it will be fun. But I mean, you're not going to find games of Medal of Honor Airborne being played. Overall, the campaign isn't anything to be wowed over. The gameplay mechanics are more what you would get this game for. But I mean, overall, it's a pretty decent game, and it's really cheap. It's probably not even $8.99 anymore. So I'd really recommend that. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm going to show you guys the game here again. Of course, Medal of Honor Airborne, just talked about it. Infinite Undiscovery, Dark Void. Then we have Brink, and then finally Unreal Tournament 3. These are the 5 more cheap games. You guys wanted more, I gave you more. So let me know what you want more of in the comment section down below. And if you enjoy me making these top 5 underrated / cheap Xbox 360 games, whoops, and dropping them all over the floor, be sure to smash that like button, so that way I can know to make more of them. And of course, if you want to see more of these, and I make more of these, you should subscribe so you know where to see them. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.